Well, good morning, folks. Lovely to be with you again this morning and remind you of one or two things, important things. First of all, we're still meeting down at the community centre at 11 a.m. Some of you have been there this morning already. We're also there now. How long that continues, we're not completely sure. Possibly about the end of the month now, we'll be changing that and aiming to get back into our church building. But we will keep you informed. For this, for next week, certainly it'll still be down at the community centre, down at the marina. Then you'll get us here online at 12 noon, and our plan is to continue with an online service right through when we get back into our building and so on, because we know that some folk are nervous and unable to come back into the building. Then midweek meeting, I'll put something on between now and Wednesday about the midweek meeting, just to tell you now what's happening once we get into September. So I'll not say any more about that just now. Once we get into October, rather. But just remind you again about the Christmas shoeboxes, which we are doing again this year. And you need a shoebox, either one of these or one of your own shoeboxes. It doesn't matter which. And you need one of these leaflets for every shoebox that you fill. You may pick them up here at my front door. The door's open all the time and you can just slip in and lift what you need. Or on a Wednesday morning between 10 and 12, you can come over to our church hall and there will be boxes sitting there and I'll be there, the door will be open and you can come in and pick those up. But we've gathered this morning, as always, on Sunday morning to worship the Lord. Let me read to you just a couple of verses here in Revelation chapter 21, where the Lord is speaking out ahead about what lies ahead of us. And it says, "He who was seated on the throne said, I am making everything new." Then he said, "Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true." He said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To him who is thirsty, I will give to drink without cost from the spring of the water of life." And the Lord promises us that there are marvelous things ahead for us who are his people. And so as we come to worship this morning, we're going to play you an old hymn, an old Irish hymn, "Be Thou My Vision, O Lord of my heart."